let me just continue the previous discussion. The third sonata actually ends with a rather complicated coda, but I actually have a hymn tune that and I actually have counterpoint for it that you can see with the green and red, and it actually works when it's played in Sibelius. And I've tried I'm actually orchestrating a little piece at the end of the sonata with some wind instruments, sort of like adding instruments, like adding chorus, like in a Mahler symphony or something. But then, so that's this whole thing, the counterpoint actually works. So with the red and green motives. Here's something I wrote about 30 years ago. It's a so-called polytonal prelude. It's just an interesting thing, and it's in Sibelius. All this stuff is in Sibelius. I wanted to, and here's a sort of a little postlude that's I've thought about using as an introduction to a cantata. This has sort of a waltz-like rhythm. I wrote a lot of this one. I was in Minnesota around 2000. And back when I was at William and Mary, this is very crude, but a friend of mine, not my roommate, but a friend of mine who was a music friend who my parents met, wanted me to write him a cello sonata. And this is actually the manuscript that, it's very crude, but was the beginning of it. It's very simple, just 3 very short movements. More like a sonatina. But I think it went over to, there was a very crude finale even. But so that's some of the music. All of this is in Sibelius, but some of it is hard to enter and keep the measures and making it legible and so forth. There are a lot of problems, and I've got it on a Mac with Yosemite, and I've got to convert to Catalina, and I've used Photoscore and Notate Me, and there's a lot of technology I've got to get through. But I just wanted to show you some of the sheet music that I mentioned in the video last week on personal agency.